What's up, YouTube? It's Jackal Music. So first of all, I decided to change the YouTube name to Jackal Music because I think Jackal Music just sounds a little bit more cool and just sounds better than Jackal Music Kick. I don't know if I like Jackal Music Kick as much, so I'm going with Jackal Music. We'll see how that goes. It's a new channel, I'm experimenting. So with this particular video, we're going to be talking about 5 rappers that you should check out. These are 5 rappers that I know about, ones that are mostly the more obscure ones, and just some rappers to look into. Try to have an open mind, look into these rappers, and if you look into them and hear some of the song recommendations, maybe project recommendations I talk about from them, you might find some new rappers to like. If you're someone that doesn't like new hip-hop or think a lot of it sucks, or you can't find new artists to listen to, well, this is the video for you. And I'm gonna lay out some artists here. I don't know if this will be a series, but let's do it. So I have a list right here, 5 rappers you should check out. So number 5 spot's gonna be the rapper Locksmith, who is from the Bay Area. Now, I found out about Locksmith through his Team Backpack Cypher, which had him and Analyst and somebody else, I can't even remember who they were. But when I heard that cypher, I became a fan of Locksmith because his verse on there was really good. He rapped really good. His energy on the cypher was just fantastic. I just really liked what he did on there, and I became a fan of him since, and I started diving deep into his catalog. First song I heard was Little Bunny Rabbit, which was a great track. It was a take on the Donnie Darko movie, and I think that's how I found it, because I watched Donnie Darko around that time. It's a good movie, and you know, on from there I checked out his other stuff. And Locksmith is a really good rapper, has a lot of good music, and I think he's worth looking into. I think his best projects are I Am Lock mixtape. I think it's called the Green Box or something like that mixtape. And then the Labyrinth mixtape, which has the song Little Bunny Rabbit on it. I think those are like his best projects. Some of his album cuts aren't bad. He's got some good songs on his albums. What was it? I think one of them's called shit. I haven't listened to Locksmith in a long time because I sometimes go through phases of listening to artists. But I can't remember what the project was called, but 2 of his albums have some good songs on it, but I think his mixtape has better stuff on it. But his albums do have some good stuff on it. I think one of them's called like Lofty Goals, that has some good songs on it. You know, in terms of like songs, I think you should check out Locksmith. I think Little Bunny Rabbit is definitely worth checking out. That's a great track. It's got really good production with a cool piano beats. Just kind of a dark type of song, dark feel to it. So yeah, Little Bunny Rabbit is a really good song, and I like that track a lot. So I definitely think you should check that one out. Another one would be Special Lady. That's a good song. He does a remix to 50 Cent's song. I think it's called Forgive Me, or it was from a 50 song from the Guess Who's Back mixtape. Locksmith remixes that and makes it about his mom because she died, so rest in peace to her. But it's a really good song. Special Lady, Little Bunny Rabbit, Labyrinth is pretty good. It has this like crazy different type of beat going for it. He's even got some good songs with a group he did called the Front Line before he was a solo artist. Him and Left. Bang It and Who Do You Believe In, those 2 songs did in the Front Line. Those are pretty good. But some other good Locksmith songs to check out would be, let's see, The Pit, that's another one. Everything, that's another one I really like. I like the kind of beat on there and the rapping on there. That's another one worth checking out. What's another Locksmith song I could say? I'm trying to think. The song he did with Jaron Benton and Futuristic was pretty good. That'd be worth checking out. And then That Bullshit, I don't know if I said that one. That's another good one. His Mad World remix is really good. I like that one a lot. His freestyle I'm On one is pretty good too. And then I also think his song New Bitch is really great as well. Nice production, good, you know, relationship type song of some woman cheating on you and the issues that people go through in relationships. So those are some of the songs and projects that I recommend looking into and checking out. So yeah, that's number 5, Locksmith. Great rapper. I like him. I think he's great. I think he's an underrated artist, and I think he's worth looking into, and I think he's got some really good music, so I definitely recommend checking him out. So my number 4 choice is going to be Phixx Craven for 5 rappers you should check out. Phixx Craven is a really dope rapper. He's got a lot of this like 2000s type rap style and feel to him. And even one of my viewers said that she gets like reminded of Cameron when she hears him as a rapper. And Phixx Craven's a really good artist. I definitely do like Phixx Craven. How I found him is I was looking up werewolf hip hop music, because that was one of my strange ways of finding obscure rap. I would look up obscure, I would look up a crazy title and look in hip hop songs. So I looked up like werewolf hip hop music or some shit like that, and I found Phixx Craven werewolf, and then from there I checked out his other music. And when I heard Phantom, I became a fan of him, because Phantom had this cool hook, really unique beat, really cool artwork that pulled me in. It's a really good song, and ever since then I became a fan of Phixx Craven. He's got a lot of good songs. Songs I recommend from Phixx Craven, and the ones you should check out, his K2 music video, that's a really good one. They'll Love Me is a really good song. I recommend that one as well. It's got a very distinctive beat on it, and the rapping on there is great. It's very solid. I also recommend I Dream in Gray. That's a really good track as well. I like that one a lot. Good rapping and good beat. And then another one I recommend is Beverly Hills. That's another good one as well. I like that track a lot. He's also got a good song, a posse song he did with like Mercules and Razzcazz, and I think it was, yeah, Mercules, Razzcazz, and him, and then the other guy was the one who put it together. That's a good track. And then I Don't Dance or something like that, I think that's what it's called, or Don't Dance to the Song, one of the two. That's another good track as well. So yeah, number 4, Phixx Craven. I definitely recommend looking into him. He's a great rapper. He is great, and he's underrated, and he's really dope. He stands out, and I think he's worth looking into. And look into the songs I recommended, and you know, give him a listen. So that's number 4, Phixx Craven. Number 3 choice is going to be, now nowadays he goes by Rod Level, but personally I'm going to recommend his older stuff when he went by Noi Novak, because to me that's when he was at his best. To me that's when he was better. So yeah, my number 3 is going to be Noi Novak, of 5 rappers you should check out. Now he is somewhat, I would say, a little bit more known than like a Phixx Craven. Maybe has the same amount of fame as Locksmith, but a little bit less. But a lot of people still don't really know who Noi Novak is, and I definitely recommend checking out Noi Novak. How I found out about him, aka Rod Level, which is his new rap name, but I think Noi Novak sounds cooler, so that's what I'm going to call him. I found him through the Hopsin stuff. Him and Hopsin actually had a beef with each other, and they dissed each other back and forth. And there was a video called Hopsin Disses His Enemies, and one of the people that Hopsin dissed was Noi Novak, and I'm like, who is this guy? I looked into him, heard Hooked on the Feel, and became a fan immediately. He's from Chicago. He's a really good rapper. Like him a lot. He's got a very good style, and he's dope overall. And I became a fan ever since I heard Hooked on the Feel, you know. And personally, if you inspect that Hopsin and Noi Novak beef, it's up for debate on who somebody thought won, but I feel like Noi Novak took that battle. And it was a pretty cool battle for those that ain't looked into it. But yeah, I recommend the rapper Noi Novak. I think his best projects are Hibernation's Over mixtape, Villainism mixtape's got a lot of good stuff on it, Theory of Cognition, what was it? I think, was it the One Size Fits All? Is that what the album's called? The one with It's Dark Before It's Light? Or the Supervillain EP, I reviewed that on my old JackalGoldKick channel. That's got some good stuff on it. But like his best stuff, like his prime best projects is Theory of Cognition and Hibernation's Over. That's like his just best work from top to bottom. Check it. I would recommend checking those out. In terms of like songs to check out by him, like some of his best songs, I would say his Black and Yellow remix is great. He killed it on that song. His Thrift Shop remix is great. If You Won't Even Know It remix is great. And then for his like original songs, Hooked on the Feel is a really good one. Don't Compare Him is a really good one. Funeral Music's a really good one. Grind 365 is a good one. Anthem's a really good one. Puppeteer's a really good one. Has a lot of you know, messages in there and stuff he says that make a lot of sense. Save Me, that's another good one. Dark Before It's Light, that's another solid one right there. And let's see, any other ones I could think of. All I'm Told Is, that's a good one as well. Sleeping on Me, that's another good one as well. Super Villain, that's another good one as well. Dope track right there. So those are just some songs and projects that are really good from him, and I recommend checking out. So yeah, number 3, Noi Novak, but now he goes by Rob Level. You can check out his new stuff if you want, but I'm not really a big fan of the modern Noi Novak. I'm more so prefer the old school Noi Novak. So he's another artist and rapper I recommend checking out. I think he's really good. So yeah, from Chicago. And I forgot to mention this about the last one real quick, but Phixx Craven, he is a Canada rapper. So yeah. Number 2 choice for 5 rappers you should check out is going to be Rush the Russian Rapper. Rush the Russian Rapper is a really good artist. I actually did a thoughts video on him on my old channel. Let me get a drink of this. It's like a Rockstar Recovery lemonade. It's there, but I don't want it to get warm while I'm recording this. But Rush the Russian Rapper, number 2. So when it comes to Rush the Russian Rapper, I think he's definitely worth looking into and definitely worth checking out. He's got some really good music. How I found Rush was back in the day, I was looking up Eminem disses, and I found I Want to Battle Eminem, which had like 500,000 views or 1 million views, something like that. And that's how I found him. And ever since then, I became a fan of Rush the Russian Rapper. And he had a lot of good songs, he had a lot of good music. Now, he's never had any albums or projects, just songs he's put out. But in terms of like his best work and what songs to check out from him, I'll tell you what I think are the best songs to Rush the Russian Rapper. Love Me See You Hate Me is a really good song, good piano beat. I like that one a lot. It's got a good music video going for it. That's one to check out. Promise Ring 1, Promise Ring 2. Those are 2 really good relationship songs. We're checking those ones out. Fatherless Sons, we're checking out too. It's a song about his piece of crap father, and I relate to it as well because I went through the same shit. Fatherless Son's really good, recommend that one. Bully's a good one. It's about bullying, and I think he pretty much like subliminally, it's like the story of how he used to get bullied basically. And you know, the music video is really good as well. So Bully's another good one. His cover to The Monster, this song that Eminem did, that's great as well. What's some other good ones? I'll Write If You Listen 1 and 2 are great. The original of I'll Write If You Listen Part 1 is even better, and it's my favorite. I'll Write If You Listen. It's got great beat. I love what he talks about in that song about not being able to make it in the rap industry. That's a really solid track. It's got a cool music video to go along with it. And then some other songs we're checking out by him, I would say Life is really good. That's another good track to check out. My Life, Tanya the X, I'm a Street King. Those were like older songs taken down that I was able to repost back up. Those are also worth checking out. I Want to Battle Lil Wayne, that's a good diss to Lil Wayne. Come and Get Me is a really good song as well. I love the Tupac thing he talks about in the beginning. So yeah, those are just some of his like best songs and songs worth checking out, and the ones I like the most and really enjoy. So I definitely recommend checking out Rush the Russian Rapper. He's a good rapper, he's a good artist, he has a very distinctive rap voice, and he stands out on his own, and he's really good overall, and I recommend looking into Rush the Russian Rapper and checking him out and the songs I listed. So that's number 2. Now, number 1 choice for 5 rappers you should check out is going to be JB. JB from West Coast, California. He's a West Coast, California rapper. Now, I want to say this, because this is something that a lot of rappers, well, more specifically a lot of white rappers deal with, is this whole Eminem thing, where if you have anything similar to M, or if Eminem is something you notice with a certain white rappers, they just get pushed aside. People don't want to really give them a chance, and they want to shut them down. And I don't think that's fair. I actually have a video about this on this channel ranting about it called Eminem Wannabe Rant, where I basically say, hey, look, if you like Eminem, why would you not want more of the same style? And plus, how can you claim to be a fan of Eminem, but then be against other artists who are similar, when Eminem himself is similar to other artists that came before him? It just seems kind of hypocritical. You know, the reality is, Eminem's white. He's a white rapper. He came in the game, broke the barrier down, and I just feel like it's gonna be. I feel like it's just gonna be, unless you're like from where Paul Wall is or where Lil White's from, you know, maybe different types of the world. For the most part, if you're from Midwest, Cali, or like Michigan, you know, and you came up listening to Eminem, or you're white and you want to rap, I feel like naturally there's just gonna be similarities to Eminem. There's really not ways around that. There just isn't. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I like Eminem. I have no problem with artists who are similar to Eminem. And I don't see why a lot of people have that issue. Have an open mind. Why not just look at it as, hey, I like Eminem, I like his style. Let me see if I can find more artists similar to him, you know? I don't understand that. And it seems like a lot of white rappers that just happen to be similar to Eminem deal with that. And JB is one of them. So I would say try to just discount that when giving this JB rapper a chance. You know, judge him based on his own music and merits and stuff. Not the whole Eminem thing, because look, there's a lot of people in the world in general that sound similar to each other. I know some people in real life that to me sound like certain actors in Hollywood. You know, certain people are just going to sound similar to each other, maybe even look similar to each other, especially with like nationality, you know. So I hate that Eminem stigma. But anyways, number one, JB. I think he's worth checking out. How I found JB was through a like mashup type song he did called Respect It. It's him, Eminem, and it's him, Eminem, and what's his name? Tyler, the Creator. It was like a mashup song. That's how I found JB, because I was looking up Eminem and Tyler, the Creator collabs, and because they never really did a real collab, but I was trying to see if there's any fan-made collabs. So I was looking into those ones, and I found Respect It, and I become a, you know, and I liked JB. Like the verse on there, it's a great song. I love the chorus. But I remember once I heard Guns Up, I was blown away, and that's when I became just all in on JB, the rapper. And it was while I was playing Resident Evil 4. And in terms of JB's music, what I recommend, I think his best projects, Remember My Name, Kill or Be Killed, West Coast Symphony, New World Order, Hip Hop Bliss. Those are like some of his best projects and, you know, best things to check out that I recommend. And then in terms of some of his songs, like what are his best songs to check out, he's got a lot of them because, you know, not to, well, I am going to be biased because JB is my favorite rapper and I do like the majority of his music, but, you know, I'll go over some of his best songs to check out. Hip Hop Bliss is a really good one. My Town is a really good one. You Know What Time It Is a really good one. Thinking About You Lately is a really good one. For Everyone's a really good one. This Is Hip Hop is another good one. Against Me is another good one. Guns Up is great. That's his best song. That's like the most hardcore, hard-hitting horrorcore like rap song I've heard. That song just goes crazy. I think even a lot of his older stuff is good. Like It's Gonna Be Great, that's another good one. Doomsday is another good one. 2012 is another good one about the 2012 World Scare ending. I think Bring It's another good one. I think Falling For You, the old version, is a really good one. I think Out in the Open's a great one. I love the beat on there. The Struggle is another really good one. Say My Name's another good one. Kill or Be Killed. Music to Be Murdered By, the music video, that song is just really good. Out of Place is great. Some other songs by JB that's worth checking out. I would say Stand Up, that's a hard-hitting, just cool track. Reborn's a really good one. Those are just some songs to check out. And then the projects I mentioned before. He has similarities to Eminem, but try to not let that be how you determine what you think of JB. Because I think it's cool that he's similar to Eminem. I like that. I like the fact that that's what I love about a lot of his songs. Like Stand Up reminds me of that old school Eminem that we can't get anymore. Because let's face it, Eminem, not to go off tangent too long, but Eminem is past his prime, and I feel like he's not as good as he used to be. And these artists that are similar to Eminem, like JB, do the style better than he does. It's just how I feel about it. But yeah, JB, that's number one. check his songs out, check his music out. But that's really it for the video. Just something I thought about putting together. 5 rappers you should check out. So yeah, I had them listed. I talked about the projects, the songs. Just yeah, keep an open mind. Check out these artists and see what you think of them. Whether you like them, you dislike them, you dislike them. But if you can at least check these artists out, I would at least just be appreciative of that. Because it does feel like when you try to tell some people about new artists, it's like pulling teeth to get them to check it out. So yeah, give these artists a look and see what you think. And if there's more artists you want to check out or listen to, there's a channel I have called JGK Records that I've posted tons of obscure rap music on there. I'll put that in the description as well. That's all I got to say in this video. Yeah, peace. And like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna stick with Jackal Music or have Jackal Music kick. I'll see. You know, you let me know about that. But peace.